line. Check the radio, big crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet. Not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Crank it up. Finger to the sky and a green light shining bright. The only thing I have in mind is the finish line. Check the radio, big crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet. Not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag.
All right, race fans, now time for some dirt track action here live on PTM Racing TV. It is time to see the Infield Tractor Tire Super Series now here on PTM Racing TV, presented by Shenandoah Shine and 79 Designs. Welcome to the race here at Limaland Motorsports Park. I got our own eye of the Crusader Christian Shriver on the line with you tonight. Let's get down to business here. 10 drivers have joined us for our 45-lap main shootout. Seth Castle will be in the 007 to the outside. That'll be Shane Rathman in the number 22. Row number 2 is going to be Jim Reeves on the 57 is outside. That's Clifford Bellamy in the 002. Row 3 sees Trevor Mattingly in the number 13 is outside. That's the 07 of Mark Mitchell. Row 4 sees Timothy Miesermer in junior and is outside. That'll be Chad Phillips in the 11. Row 5, Wayne Pierce in the 46 outside. Chris Hill in the 65. Rounding out your field here tonight. Field stacked and loaded, ready to go here tonight for some action here. Let's see how this one plays out as we get ready for the action to kick up a few notches. Matt Futchell coming on board saying, let's go Wayne Pierce. A little bit of love down there for that crew. Drivers just kind of getting the motors warmed up, ready to go. Everything kind of coming into tip-top order. A lot of stuff going on down there here. There we go. Now you hear the rotors coming to life here. Everyone getting ready to hit them up. As it's Infield Tractor Tire Super Series presented by Shenandoah Shine and 789 Designs, ready to kick up a few notches, kick up the track side here. Seth Castle and Shane Rathman will have the early start to go around here. This bullring style track of Limaland Motorsports Park can definitely play host to some hard racing and some wild chaotic battles in between. We'll see which one we get out of the bunch here, as we gotta have a little refresher of the stream real quick. Sorry about that. That still didn't quite do it, did it? Alright, that one did it. There we go. Alright, get him out around our corner number 3 and 4 here to the green flag. We fly him high up in the air. It's time to get to the action. Here we go. Piling him around down out of turn 1, down turn 2. Here they go. Shane Rampton right down on the outside, trying to hang in there with Seth Castle. Castle trying to rock the bottom lane. Bottom lane currently the place to be and the place to go. Drivers trying to make a move off that, charge it down in. Castle getting a little pump draft there from Rampton here as they bull ring it out of turn 2. Bull rings out of turn 2. They're going to go 4 wide in between with everyone kind of cluttered up in there in that mess of a track. Oh, 3 wide slits, ends up with a big pile up out of turn 1 though. Major wreck. Chad Phillips, Clifford Bellamy, Wayne Pierce, Trevor Mattingly, all involved in that one. Caution is out. Caution is out. We'll have to re-rack, restack, and put him back on the attack for that one. That was a wild, wild sequence of events here. Let's take a look at it. Here's what happened there coming off of turn number 3. Seth Castle gets completely intertwined in with the drivers. Everyone trying to hold back and get it squared away. You can see him lifting up just a little bit to set the corner up. They forget to turn in a little bit sooner because of that 3 wide scenario. And everybody else just kind of getting clustered in and had nowhere to go. What a tough break for our drivers. They'll have to get wrapped back around and get things figured out on the track. And yes, I know my stream may be a little slow here. I apologize in advance. Ronnie Christian coming on board saying, love watching great dirt track racing. As do we here on PTM Racing TV, folks. Probably my favorite thing to call out on the track. I love watching every minute of this stuff. Field double filed back up into position here. Field will have to take aim and take a shot and fire away once again. Off of corner number 3 and 4. This time by let him loose and let him stink into the dirt. Waiting for the green. They'll charge him up. There's the green. Let him go at it. Let him fight a little bit. Rampton going off the corners and has got the early advantage. Seth Castle trying to get up there with Jim Reeves right now. Reeves trying to be the General Grievous of the group and take aim and take charge and take all that they claim. 3 wide slow coming off a down out of turn number 2 though. Everyone fighting it back on in. Chad Phillips right in between with Chris Hill. And 002 Clifford Bellamy already kind of finding himself in a bit of a hot shot momentum boost here. Just trying to stay off the protection, wall protections and out of the troublesome situations he's hit in before. He knows how aggressive these guys can be on the track, and he's been there before and done it with them. 3 wide yet again off of turn 4 this time. No contact. Everyone kind of keeping it under stable condition. Realizing the situation there, they watch their line, watch their angle. 65 with Chris Hill going right back at it here. Trying to maintain some grip, trying to maintain some balance if he can. You can just see though, there's a lot of turning that goes with these cars here tonight. Matt saying I need a cold. Sounds like I need a cold one tonight. Yeah, I've got done 4 broadcasts here, man. Their final one's coming up, and to be honest, I think I'm developing a bit of a cold, so I apologize in advance. Right out of turn number 2 though. Rantham trying to fire it off with Reeves on the inside corner. Reeves trying to hit it hard, trying to go quick through the inside lane, trying to push his momentum and hit the turn just right. You can see the 22 of Shane Rantham trying desperately to hang in there. Reeves still managing to sneak his way on the inside. He gets a good jump off him and takes full advantage of it. Nice pass there and a good corner off there by the number 57 as we go on board here, Shane. Working every inch of that track, including that wall protection down there. He has a lot at stake and a lot in store. trying to put everything he's got to good use and put it all on the line here. Chad Phillips in the 11 as well as the 07 of Mark Mitchell now moving through the field and getting some major boost and control here. Every driver for themselves here working their way around the track and on the ends. Remember, we're not done with dirt racing after this. One more to go. The Sport Compact Racing Association will be up next. You do not want to miss it, race fans. We will be getting the action here very, very shortly. But so far, as we continue to go around this one here at Limaland Motorsports Park, it's been kind of a cluster of a fight between everyone that can hang on and those that can just stay away from driving too hard out of the corners. But it seems Rivas has now kind of found his line, found his rhythm. He's just working the bottom lane now, working to the middle side. When the track breaks down, you go where there's fresh tack. This track burns up quick. It hurts your momentum. It hurts you more than you realize. It's getting a few of them here right now. So I need a whiskey. Yeah, well, of course I could use a little whiskey. I could use it for a little bit of whiskey drinking. I mean, who would in this case, you know? We're on board right now with Chris Hill in the 65 here and just getting our good look at how much he is turning that thing in, fighting the car and fighting the steering on the track. And again, with how aggressive you have to be, this definitely tears up a few equipment here as you hear the rear end of that bender. Just getting pushed in. That wall protection down there is a solid concrete barrier. There is no safer barrier down there. You can hit it quick and you hit it hard, and these guys certainly take a beating down there. That is for certain. Seth Gassel right now trying to stay ahead of Trevor Mattingly. Mattingly a lap down. Mattingly just trying to put something up with the 13T, though. I know he definitely did not want this way to go that way he was tonight. Had a lot of troubles here out of the get-go and had a lot more problems kind of fight off with. Doesn't seem to let him phase it too much inside his car, though. Pushing it all up there with Christopher Bellamy right there, right with Seth Castle. Bellamy has been known to put a few sliders in between here before at Limaland. Can he do it again? We've seen him do it in Mississippi Dirt. We've seen him do it back in the Blood Eagle Racing League. He might have something here in the Infield Tractor Tire Super Series. This series made possible by the great admins and great drivers, of course the great sponsors 789 Designs, as well as Shenandoah Shine, and a big thank you to them and all they've done for this crew and this team here tonight. Bellamy throwing one at Castle. Castle knew he had to keep in touch and keep on the line. Hard off the charge, hard off the ends here. Everybody moving the chains in. Bellamy going right up in between. Now the outside wall is pretty much the only way to get around this track. No one's going to the middle, no one's going to the bottom. They're only just going to run the extreme outside. That's where you can get the wall to basically be your best friend. You got to be careful down there, though. Hit that wall just wrong, and that rear end is going to completely flatten on you. Yes, these tires actually do get flat, by the way. They've got a little model in here now. It actually messes up your tires if you try to dare break them in like that. I've done it already. I did it at Lanier just a little while ago here, and I can tell you, those things do not give an inch when they break in like that. Oh, they're not going to give in, but certainly Seth Castle's not going to get in, and he gets a piece from Mattingly on the front straightaway here between him and Clifford Bellamy. No caution thrown, though. Gets a refire, gets a straightened back out, but unfortunately that opened the door up for a lot of other mayhem and havocs in here. Chris Hill, the 65 machine, now charging right up into the field. Coming down around here, final laps now closing in. We're up to only 15 laps left to go. Rivas with a huge lead on Shane Rampton. Rampton right now doing everything he can to catch Rivas, but Rivas is just completely all in it tonight. Not having any troubles and really keeping his distance, more socially distanced than I'd say most people do at the local grocery store these days. Mark Mitchell, the Marcos Moose Hair Ranch Care Service Product Sensor, right now trying to keep the 07 right in the fight and in the zone while he deals with the 11 of Chad Phillips right behind him. Phillips maybe looking to try to take aim and fake fire at him if he can. You can just smashing that wall protection around. All I can say is I hate to be the fender guys here tonight. I think at this point we might have to have a few more welders go out there and actually fix those cars up by the time this one's over with. 11 laps left to go here as Rivas comes off of turn number 4 here. Seth Castle calling it a night and a tough break for the 007 machine here. He came out so well in that 7 machine, just had nothing he can give out though. Just had more troubles and more problems from start to get go and start to finish. And it certainly showed here. Coming right around out of turn number 3 and 4. And Mark Mitchell and Chad Phillips now trying to get something going, trying to build the speed up. Wayne Pierce even now making a little bit of a comeback at the 46. He'll drive it in deep down the bottom lane, trying to make a move off Phillips. Phillips blocks it though. He saw him coming. And yet again, just kind of reels and deals that line off the wall and just completely in and out, in and I don't even know where the heck he's going at this point. I think he's just trying to hope for the best and stay out of trouble, but that car is just taking a beating and a half here. It's Jim Rivas with a solid lead though, almost a second and a ninth ahead of Shane Rampton. Rampton right now just looking and praying for something to help him out. But Rivas just cannot be stopped right now. He just will not end it. It's almost like he knows he's got this one in the bag, so he's just going to let it rip even more, which I don't blame him. When that track slicks up and burns up, there's not a whole lot of room he can work with. That outside line, once it's pretty bad right now. You can even see Mark Mitchell struggling to keep it off the corner end there. Wayne Pierce kind of following in line with Chad Phillips, looking maybe to throw another slider here, another haymaker, if you will. 5 to go as the flagman pulls up a high 5 in the air. Wayne trying to hang in there, trying to get one last go around, maybe one last look at it as he sees the battle going on. Look at Chad Phillips now looking to fight it off with Mark Mitchell. Mitchell sees him coming through the corners. Time starting to elapse, and don't adjust your television screens. No, that's not the fog and dust that usually comes on my screens here. That's actually the dirt that's on the helmet. Yeah, we put the helmet inside there. Whoa, troubles for Chad Phillips. And the number 11, big problems there. The right front completely destroyed in. He has got nothing left. The tire is down. He's done. He is done. Firing off here. 2 remain. 2 and remain. Green flag high in the air. And Jim Rivas, say what you will about this man, but right now he is hammering this one straight in to the white flag high in the air. Looking for checkers next time by. Rivas seriously giving it all he's got. May have not this not last chance qualifier, non-qualifier race. You call what you will. He's gonna find himself in a solid pursuit and a victory at Limaland Motorsports Park. Talk about hitting the barrel and fighting it off from start to finish. Great stuff. What a hit and run, and to say the least, and what a great battle from the get-go here. Top 3 are going to be pulling them in there and having a little bit of a showmanship here, but we're going to go ahead and talk with our top 3 here in just a minute. We'll let them get settled down and hop out of their cars. They definitely gave it quite a bit of a showing here, race fans. Definitely gave it quite the fight from start to finish. Presented by 79 Designs. Time to take a look at your top 10 finishers. Jim Rivas, the winner. Second going to Shane Rampton. Third to Chris Hill. Fourth to Clifford Bellamy. Fifth to Mark Mitchell. Sixth to Wayne Pierce. Seventh to Trevor Mattingly. Eighth to Chad Phillips. Ninth to Seth Castle. 10th to Tim Miesermer Jr. walking away 10th out of the field in this one. What a wild, wild race this was from the get-go. And now, race fans, it's time to see how they all stack up in comparison. We got the top 3 on Brigade. Top 3 now on your screens here. Chris Hill in the 65. Second being Mr. Shane Rampton. Rampton coming away with a solid position and a solid race from start to finish. We'll see if they come join us in here in a minute here as the top finishers. But Jim Rivas walking away with the W. And really a solid effort and a solid performance here, to say the least. Quite a race action, quite a bit of a battle from the get-go, and definitely worth the price of admission if you ask me. But we're gonna wait, see for just a minute because we got time. I want to say this real quick as well to those that are listening on air for the Pedal Mill Racing League. I am deeply sorry that we had to cut the stream the way we did. You had to kind of cut out from there. I know obviously a lot of fans out there definitely are not too thrilled with us, and I have to say for PTM TV and the drivers and the fans out there, I do apologize. I wish it didn't go down like that, but there really wasn't anything we could do. We had to get in here. We had to get things taken care of. So there was prior commitments we had done before everything kind of started. So I really do apologize to everybody out there. Hopefully that we can get this all wrapped up next week and we get things a little more settled in. But it definitely stinks having kind of that situation pop up. So if you are still listening from the race just before, I apologize. Hopefully this next race and this race kind of made up for it a little bit on the action here. So, but never race fans, gonna go ahead and call one of our guys up here and have a listen in, see what they say. Sweet Melgard, right now I know you're working with the admin crew down there and everyone around on the track. Are we going to be able to talk with our top three, or are we going to call this one a night, my friend?
Yeah, we can talk to the top three. Let me get them real quick.
Okay, I wanted to make sure they were good to go if they wanted to talk. So,
Yeah, they do for sure.
all right, when they're ready, just feel free to bring them in, and we'll go ahead and talk with them.
All right. Let me get them.
Whoop, didn't mean to cut you out there, Swede.
You're good. I'm trying to get them right now.
All right, sounds good. So Swede Melgard right now, he is actually one of the admins, the owners of the group here, kind of working with this team, working with this time and time again, trying to get everybody all situated out and squared away. We have a few minutes, that's why we could talk to the top three, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, coming up next at the Dirt Track of Charlotte, it's a series and it's stuff I'm not even going to be even beginning to think what's going to happen there, so Shane's saying I'm out smoking. Okay, we'll leave Shane alone. I think he's out first. I think he's out right now. I think he's a little tired, so we'll leave him alone. All right, sweet. Just heads up. I think Shane's out because he's gone out for the smoke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just put it on the comment section, so we'll leave that at that. So sweet. I gotta ask you though, my friend, since we got you in the interview booth, it seemed like the racing was pretty tight and intense here. A lot of these guys kind of putting up a fight, put on a bit of a show. I mean, what was your thoughts on it? Because it seemed like everyone really had a good chance at really taking this one home if they got the chance.
Yeah, it was a pretty good race. Small field. Some of the guys didn't choose to run the non-qualifiers race tonight for whatever reason. It was good racing. They got together and everybody kept it going, so the caution didn't come out. And with just that few of cars and the situation, they kind of got spread out a little bit more than we thought was going to happen. But it was a good race all in all.
It certainly was indeed. And kind of looking out at the track right now, I mean, usually you and I are kind of used to seeing that track kind of burnt up, more destroyed than it is right now. It actually kind of looks pretty clean out there for Limaland of all things.
Yeah, it looks pretty good actually. It was pretty racy with that few of cars, and then not running heats or anything. Went straight to the feature, kind of saved the track a little bit. In the first race earlier, it was a lot different.
It was indeed, and definitely a bit of a crazy battle, crazy situation or two there. So hopefully everything kind of worked out in their favor, and hopefully if the other two drivers want to talk with us, then they can give us their thoughts on that. But I mean, we can only give them a few more minutes here, and we got to get kind of ready to wrap it up. But I'm not really sure what they're up to.
Yeah, just give me 1 minute, and I'll try to get them in here at least the winner.
Yep. Sorry for the wait there, folks. We're currently just kind of waiting on our winners here, see if maybe we can talk with them. For those that might have heard on my microphone, sorry about that. That was one of our producers coming on by here, so apologies there.
Well, we appreciate you coming on, Chris, and doing the broadcast for us, filling in, taking over. It's been good. I didn't get a chance to listen to it that time. We were kind of trying to do race control at the same time, so I will watch it back though.
We'll get it right back away there and get it all set for you there, my friend. So ain't nothing to worry about. And again, folks, if you did miss the action here, of course, it'll be on our Facebook end, but also head over to YouTube. We'll have it there as well. So be sure to catch that up here in a minute. Swede, what's it called, bud?
I guess we'll let it go, man. I will give a shout out to our league sponsors, though 789 Designs, the Infield Tractor Tire Super Series, Crow Trucking, Shenandoah Shine, uh, Clifford Bellamy, Shocker Motorsports, LSR Racing. All the guys came on and pitched in and make this league what it is. I mean, we have a payout. Our main race, our non-qualifiers race pays out also. Trophies provided to each feature winner. Paying out the top 15 in points, top 3 in points also get big trophies as well. So it's been a good series. This is race 3 out of 5. We got 2 more to go. Hopefully the next couple races are real good and it comes down to the wire with crown a champion.
For sure there. Well, nevertheless, race fans, you heard from Swede Melgard here and now. Things getting cooked up and even more. 2 races left in the season. We'll cover all that and then some, but for now, we will cut it for tonight. Thank you again, race fans, for tuning on in. We appreciate your tuning in, but we got 1 more to go. I'll see you guys here in just a little bit. Thank you for tuning in, though, with us on PTM Racing TV.